Welcome to our video on 25 tips to avoid snake encounters during climate-driven natural disasters. As climate change increases the frequency and severity of natural disasters, the risk of unexpected wildlife encounters, particularly with snakes, also rises. In this video, we'll share essential strategies to help you stay safe and minimize your chances of encountering these reptiles during tumultuous times. Whether you're dealing with floods, droughts, wildfires, or post-disaster scenarios, these practical tips will equip you to protect yourself and your family. Let's dive in. 1. Stay alert. Being aware of your surroundings is the first line of defense against unwanted snake encounters. In areas prone to flooding or fire damage, vigilance becomes even more crucial. Snakes might be displaced from their natural habitats, seeking refuge in places they normally wouldn't. Pay close attention to where you step, especially in areas with dense vegetation or debris. Listening for rustling sounds or spotting unusual movements can alert you to a snake's presence. Always be mindful of your environment, particularly when conditions are adverse. 2. Wear protective gear. Wearing the right clothing can significantly reduce the risk of snake bites. When navigating through areas affected by natural disasters, opt for boots, long pants, and gloves. These can provide a physical barrier against snake venom if a bite occurs. Long pants help cover exposed skin, while gloves protect your hands when handling debris. Even in warm climates, the discomfort of wearing protective gear is worth the safety it offers. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. 3. Use a stick to probe a head. A simple stick can become a vital tool in snake-prone areas. When walking through tall grass, flooded areas, or debris, use a stick to probe a head. This technique can help you detect hidden snakes without putting yourself directly in harm's way. By disturbing the ground ahead, you can cause snakes to move away, avoiding an encounter. This method is especially useful in areas with limited visibility, such as dense forests or murky waters. 4. Keep a flashlight handy. These snakes are more active at night, seeking food or cooler temperatures. A flashlight is essential when walking outside in low light conditions. Illuminating your path can help you spot snakes before you accidentally step on them. Make sure your flashlight is bright and has a wide beam to cover more ground. This precaution is particularly important when navigating unfamiliar or recently altered landscapes following a disaster. 5. Avoid picking up debris barehanded. Snakes often hide under logs, rocks, or rubble, making it risky to pick up debris without protection. Always use gloves when handling materials that could serve as snake shelters. If possible, use tools like rakes or shovels to move debris, keeping a safe distance between you and any hidden snakes. This not only protects you from bites but also respects the snake's natural instinct to seek refuge. 6. During floods, stay out of flooded areas. Floodwaters force snakes to seek higher ground, often leading them into homes and roads. It's best to avoid flooded areas whenever possible to minimize contact with displaced snakes. If you must traverse these areas, proceed with caution and keep an eye out for any signs of snake activity. Waterlogged environments reduce visibility, making it easier for snakes to go unnoticed until it's too late. 7. Check before entering buildings. After a flood, inspect homes, sheds, and garages for snakes before entering. Snakes may have sought shelter inside during the storm. Carefully look around doorways, windows, and corners where snakes might hide. Using a flashlight can help you identify any potential threats. This step is crucial in ensuring that your living space is safe and snake-free after a natural disaster. 8. Look before stepping. Avoid stepping into water where you cannot see the bottom, as snakes may be hiding. This is particularly important during floods when water levels rise unexpectedly. Even shallow puddles can conceal snakes, making it essential to tread carefully. If you're unsure about what lies beneath, use a stick or pole to test the area before proceeding. 9. Seal entry points. To prevent snakes from entering buildings, seal any gaps in doors, windows, and vents. During floods, snakes may be drawn indoors seeking dry ground. Regularly check for small openings and use weather stripping or caulk to close them off. This simple home maintenance task can serve as an effective barrier against snake intrusions. 10. Be careful when moving items. Snakes may hide inside floating debris, boats, or emergency supplies during floods. Exercise caution when moving items that have been displaced or are in unusual places. Always inspect these objects from a distance first, and use tools to lift or shift them when possible. Awareness and caution can help prevent unexpected encounters with snakes. 11. During droughts, watch for snakes near water sources. During droughts, snakes congregate near shrinking ponds, lakes, and rivers in search of prey. If you're near these water sources, be extra vigilant. Snakes may be more aggressive or defensive when they are concentrated in smaller areas. Avoid these zones if possible, or approach with great care if necessary. 12. Avoid tall grass and dry bush. Snakes seek shade in dry, overgrown areas, making tall grass and bushes potential hiding spots. When navigating these environments, stick to clear paths and avoid venturing into dense vegetation. Keeping a safe distance from these areas can reduce the likelihood of startling a snake. 13. Keep pets indoors. Pets, such as dogs and cats, may unknowingly provoke snakes when searching for water. During droughts, it's best to keep your pets indoors or supervised in snake-free areas. This precaution not only protects your pets but also prevents potential snake encounters. 14. Do not leave water out unattended. Open water sources can attract both prey and snakes, creating a potential danger zone. It's wise to remove or cover water containers when not in use. This simple measure can deter snakes from entering your property and reduce the risk of encounters. 15. Keep storage areas tidy. Cluttered storage areas provide ideal hiding spots for snakes. Keeping these spaces tidy and organized can minimize the risk of encountering a snake. Regularly check and clean areas like garages, sheds, and basements to ensure they remain snake-free. 16. During wildfires, watch for displaced snakes. Fires force snakes to flee their habitats, often bringing them into residential areas. Be on the lookout for snakes in your community, especially after a wildfire. They may be seeking refuge in cooler or safer environments, increasing the chance of sightings. 17. Avoid piles of burned debris. Snakes may take refuge under fallen trees or fire-damaged structures. After a wildfire, avoid disturbing piles of burned debris. If it's necessary to move debris, use tools and proceed with caution to prevent startling any hidden snakes. 18. Be cautious in evacuated areas. When returning to evacuated areas after a fire, thoroughly check your surroundings for snakes. These areas might have become new habitats for snakes seeking safety from the fire. Vigilance is key in ensuring you don't accidentally encounter a displaced snake. 19. Use caution when camping. Snakes may seek shelter in tents, sleeping bags, or firewood piles, especially after wildfires. When camping, store items securely and check them before use. This precaution helps prevent snakes from using your belongings as temporary shelters. 20. Do not handle dead or injured snakes. Even after death, some snake reflexes remain active, posing a risk of envenomation. It's best to avoid handling dead or injured snakes altogether. If removal is necessary, contact local wildlife experts who can safely manage the situation. 21. After a natural disaster, educate your family. Teaching children to identify and avoid snakes is crucial for their safety. Educate your family about different snake species in your area and what to do if they encounter one. Awareness and knowledge can prevent panic and ensure appropriate responses. 22. Call a professional if needed. If you find a snake in your home, it's best to contact local wildlife experts for removal. These professionals have the expertise and tools to safely handle and relocate snakes. Attempting to remove a snake yourself can be dangerous and should be avoided. 23. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 3793. Food left out can attract rodents, which in turn attract snakes. Ensure all food is stored securely to minimize the risk of attracting these pests. A tidy and well-organized home environment reduces the likelihood of snake encounters. 24. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 3794. Trim bushes and keep yards tidy to reduce snake hiding spots. Snakes are less likely to settle in areas with little cover or refuge. Regular maintenance of your outdoor spaces can act as a deterrent to snakes setting up residence. 25. https://climatecosmos.com/wp content, uploads, 2025, 02. Blob 3795. Snakes may hide near electrical boxes, under tarps, or in dark corners after a natural disaster. When restoring power or accessing utility areas, proceed with caution. Always inspect these areas thoroughly before beginning any work to avoid surprises.